What is going on, everyone? Matt Fargo from mattfargo.com and winningcampers.net. This is our 2025 Big 12 Conference Futures Report. As always, check the links below for our early bird football packages, which are available for a very limited time, and links below for all of our conference reports. So the Big 12 last season was a complete logjam, with Iowa State, Arizona State, Colorado, and BYU all finishing at 7-2. And the tiebreakers went to Arizona State and Iowa State, with the Sun Devils winning the Big 12 championship with a 45-19 winner, cashing a plus $10,000 ticket. We're not expecting that again this year. It is wide open. Kansas State and Arizona State are the two favorites at plus 550. Utah plus 600, Texas Tech plus 650, Baylor plus 700, and TCU at plus 850. After that, we have plus 1200 with Iowa State, and then Kansas and BYU both at 1600. We're looking at Iowa State this year. This is a team that hasn't won a conference championship in 113 years. They just cannot get over the top. They had their first double-digit winning season last year, and the pieces are back in place for them to make another run. The big thing for them right now is their offense. They get their quarterback back, Rocco Beck, who's in his third year as a starter. He loses, unfortunately, his top receiver, but as far as conference rankings go, they have the number one running back and the number two offensive line units in the Big 12. So offense will just be fine. As far as defense, it's been consistent. Over the last 5 years, they've allowed between 20.5 and 25.9 points per game. They have 6 starters back, and I think they'll be just fine once again. The schedule sets up very well for them. They host Iowa in the Cy-Hawk, and they have a couple non-conference games, which are sure winners. And in the Big 12, they have Kansas State, BYU, Arizona State, and TCU, with TCU being the only road game, with Kansas State obviously being the neutral game in Dublin to open the season. They avoid Baylor, Utah, and Texas Tech. So the schedule sets up very well for them. I love Iowa State plus 1,200 in a wide open race this year. We're also going over 7.5 plus 115 with the Cyclones. As mentioned, the schedule sets up very well. They could easily open up 3-0 with a non-conference, and all it's going to take is a few of those, coin flip games to get them over the top. The schedule sets up very well for them. For our second one, we're going with TCU under 6.5 plus 135. They're coming off a horrible 2023 after their magical run in 2022. They went 9-4 last year. They won 6 of the last 7, with the only loss coming against Baylor by 3 points. This year, the offense should be good. With Josh Hoover, quarterback, he had a great year last year with over 3,900 yards passing with 27 touchdowns. The issue with them is they have no running game. They were one of the worst teams in football, 3.7 yards run per carry last year, and both the top rushers are gone. So someone has to step up. With an offensive line, they have 3 starters back. They'll be all right. I just don't think they're going to be elite once again. The defense has been great for the last couple years. They have 8 starters back, but this is not an elite unit. And the schedule is the worst in the Big 12. They have non-conference games against North Carolina and SMU, which both could be losses. And they face 5 of the top 6 teams in the Big 12. So it's a tough slate for them. 7 wins is going to be pushing it, and we're getting plus money with under 6.5. We're going to go with that. And for a third win total, we're going with Oklahoma State over 4.5. It's juicy at minus 170, but this is a team that has come out their first losing season since 2005, which was Mike Gundy's first year. 19 straight winning seasons came to an end last year. They opened up 3-0, and they ended up going 0-9 in the Big 12, the first time that's ever happened for this team. It was all about the defense. They allowed 500.6 yards per game, which was second worst in the country behind Kent State. So that's a problem. The good thing is most players are gone. They did a great job in the transfer portal. I think the defense definitely has a shot to get better. It can't get any worse, to be honest with you. And the schedule sets up very well. They go to Oregon, which is going to be probably a sure loss. But they have UT Martin and Tulsa at home, and they can take advantage of a really easy Big 12 schedule, with Texas Tech being the only really tough road game, as they get Baylor, K-State, and Iowa State at home. So if they even go 1-2 in those games, the coin flip games, they'll get them over. So we're going over 4.5 with the Cowboys minus 170. That's our Big 12 Conference Futures Report. Go in the links below. Check them all out. Good luck. Fargo out.